Hey my lovelies, thank you for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here. Today's pick a card reading is their real feelings exposed. How do they truly feel about you? I'll be looking at the energies surrounding you both. Let's take a look at the crystals. We've got group number 1, the amethyst, group number 2, the malachite star, and group number 3, the raw aquamarine. Take as much time as you need to make your selection. Listen to your intuition. Let your inner voice guide you today. Remember as well to check out my second channel, Galaxy of Lovers. We've got a beautiful community over on Galaxy of Lovers. You can join us there for regular channeled love messages for the collective. Use your intuition to find out or to tune into which of the readings is for you so that you can connect to spirit and get the answers you need. Thank you for liking the video today as well. I really appreciate the energy exchange. When you're ready, your timestamp for each group is in the description. Hit your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey my lovelies, so welcome to your reading for everyone who picked group number 1, and this beautiful spirit amethyst cluster is such a special crystal. I got it from Etsy, so I love this. And then this gorgeous card as well. I feel like feelings are running very deep here. In this connection, I feel like there's a kind of Cupid's arrow, sort of love at first sight energy. It says unconditional divine love. I feel like someone in this connection is very emotionally intelligent, really is just like a lover girl or a lover guy, just like wears their heart on their sleeve, falls in love at the drop of a hat, falls in love with little cute animals, you know, just like so much love to give, like a really big heart. I think that's really nice. It's a beautiful way to be. Like, the world needs more people like that, who can connect to their empathy, who can connect to their compassion, who can connect to their emotional landscape. But let's have a look, find out what's going on between you and your person, and hopefully get you some information and yeah, oh my goodness, and some answers. This is interesting. Gothic architecture may be a sign for you or significant to you, or like Disneyland as well. This says you feel like ecstasy, right? So there's a high vibration here, or just like when you're together, it just feels like fireworks are going off, or just like you're in a little bubble love, your own little universe, right? They love being around you. They love your energy. You're such a mystery to me. Maybe you've been playing your cards close to your chest, or somebody has. Dinosaurs may be a sign for you, not necessarily, but I just get these little images that show up. Right, or it can show up as a sign for you later on after the reading, within a few days. That's spirit talking to you about this connection. So they find you very mysterious, they find you very alluring. Maybe you're not an open book, you know, maybe you only reveal your heart to people who deserve it, right, or vice versa. It was all a dream, I am just waking up. So there is this slightly like ungrounded quality to this connection, is what I'm sensing. Feeling a little bit ungrounded, feeling like you're on cloud 9, caught up in all the emotions and the dreaminess of it all. Okay, so maybe now we're just entering that phase of leaving the honeymoon phase, or just kind of getting more grounded into reality, into practicalities, right? You feel really good to them though. They feel like they're walking on sunshine. Flirt, right? There's some flirtation here, a little frisson between you and them, some excitement when you see each other, some excitement when you pick up each other's messages, your heart skips a beat. We have heart-to-heart conversations coming out as well. I feel like when you talk to one another, right, it's not superficial. You talk to each other in a way that is very open, very honest, very authentic, right? That just creates such a deep connection. I feel like you really get each other when you talk as well. It's also an indication that, you know, a really in-depth, meaningful conversation will happen between you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. We have this waking up card as well. So this person is dreaming about the future with you, or replaying conversations I'm hearing in their mind. Right, or just thinking about you in like a sexual way. We have you and I were too young. You may have met when you were little, when you were kids, something like this, or being at school together. You could just be both quite young. This is just maybe also an indication that perhaps there was like a lack of realism, or there is a lack of realism, that ungrounded energy that I was talking about, you know, caught up in the emotions, caught up in all the good feelings, caught up in the flirtation, right? But it's like a lack of development from that. Let's look at your tarot, find out. So beautiful. There's beautiful angelic energy here. You may be a light worker. You may both be light workers. That's why you're able to connect on such a deep level, is what I'm seeing. I feel like you're really helping each other with your spiritual lessons on your spiritual journey. You may be talking about psychology and your own patterns, and they've been working on themselves as well, is what I'm seeing. I feel like you're in each other's lives to sort of turn lead into gold, right? The lead of your experiences, or maybe some sort of, this could be more subtle, like on an energetic level. I think it's really lovely. You may both be healers. You may, what I'm hearing, they're saying is that you are healing each other, right? That lead into gold. You're healing each other. I'm seeing like a vortex, like I'm going like this. It's like a vortex of energy when you share with one another, you know, sexually, or when you're talking. I think your question today is like, why is this so intense? Why can't I ignore this person? This is why. There's a lot going on energetically. It may be quite tiring. So it may be quite like a lot of ups and downs. It may be quite exciting and then a little bit draining. It's because like you're processing a lot energetically. Yeah, there's a lot of flirtation here. They're very excited to know you. They're very excited to be around you. They're very drawn to your light. You've got a very high vibration. They think you're very pure, very angelic. Earth angel energy. I love this. They feel like you're a little, something here. Like you know yourself, you understand yourself. They've never met anybody like that who understands themselves as well as you do. They think you're very intuitive, very wise, right? In comparison to other people, you are, right? You see things as they are, not how they appear to be. They find that very magnetic, very interesting, and also very mysterious. There's a lot more that they want to find out about you, is what I'm seeing. They want to get greater access to you, is what I'm seeing as well. This person sees you as like unobtainable, is what I'm hearing. Maybe they've got you up on the pedestal. Maybe you're difficult to kind of get hold of or to reach. It's very interesting. I'm picking up on a very interesting dynamic from your energy. And you may not realize that you're doing this, but a lot of people want to come towards you, right? To experience you, your personality, your character, your energy, right? Or to be in your presence. I'm seeing that you are very valuable in terms of your energy, right? Maybe because you're a healer, maybe just because you're very well connected, maybe because you're very attractive. Something about you stands out from the crowd. Okay, and maybe that is immediately obvious when people see you or they talk to you, or maybe it's just energetic and people are picking up on it like psychically or subconsciously, right? But the thing is, I think you've become aware of that, because when you're magnetic like that and people come towards you, not all of those people are good, and not all of those people deserve to be near you, and you know this. What I'm hearing is that you're very discerning about who you will let in to your inner circle and who you will let access your high vibrational energy, right? So there's this energy from you where you could be beating them off with a stick, right? You're just like, people keep coming towards you and you keep pushing them away, right? You're learning, and maybe that's a process as well. You're learning through discernment, right? And you're getting better and better at doing that, of just being like, yes, you're for me, no, you're not for me, right? Yes, you can have some of my light if you reciprocate it, but or no, you can't. I hope that makes sense, right? I think it's really nice. You may be an introvert as well. I feel like you don't give to everybody, but who you do give to is really gifted by your light, by your presence. So they feel like you're very popular. They feel like Maybe they have to compete with other people. Maybe you've got other people in your energy, a really tight friendship group, dating other people, right? And there's this energy from them of this, they're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to impress you. I don't know what to do to connect to you, or to develop this, or take this further, or take it to the next step. I'm not quite sure what you want from me. Do you just want to be friends? Do you want to carry on flirting? Should I shoot my shot? Okay, so there's something about that makes them feel unsure and uncertain, is what I'm seeing right now. There's something, you see this person as very, very interesting, right? But also very popular, right? So you're mirroring some of those energies, but I'm hearing slightly differently. So this person also draws a lot of people to them. What I'm hearing is in a more obvious way. So maybe by curating a certain persona or a certain style, or a certain like personal brand, right, that they're really invested in, right, is what I'm seeing. Or maybe they're just really good looking or have a really nice personality. People want to be around them. They make friends easily, they connect to people easily, people are interested in what they've got going on. Okay, so that's how you see them. You see them as someone who gets a lot of attention. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see. But you know, what I'm hearing is that there's more to this person than meets the eye, and you know that, and you've experienced that as well, is what I'm sensing. You may feel like this person is like also a bit of an enigma, somebody who they have the persona, but you want to get to know the real them. And again, what they admire in you, right, that you see the world differently, or you see it how it really is, not how it appears to be, they are the same. They have, what I'm hearing is they have the same observations about life, about the human experience, about people, right? They're just like, yeah, I've noticed that, or like, I feel the same way about that, or I've got the same opinion about that. You really align in that respect. This person lives life on their own terms as well. I feel like you find that very like attractive, because you're just like, oh, I see that you're your own person. You do things your own way. You don't let society dictate to you about who you should be, how you should be working, what you should be wearing, right? I'm hearing unconventional soul. I think they've been a bit like braver or more confident in expressing that authentically to the world. Whereas you've always been a little bit apologetic about it, of just like, oh, I'm a bit different, I'm a light worker, or I'm an INFJ, or I'm an introvert, or I'm neurodivergent, or whatever it is, or I just like this stuff that nobody else likes. Okay, and you've been a little bit apologetic. You're just like, I've got to hide this, I've got to pretend that I'm like everyone else. That's part of your growth, is what I'm hearing. That's something that will develop as you get older, or as you change. Whereas this person that you're asking about, it's never occurred to them to be different, right? Or to suppress that in any way. You get 999 as your angel number. Sorry, let's get it to come into focus so it's nicer for you. 999, look out for that. Balance, finances, success. I see you both as being very successful. What goes around comes around. Taking advantage of better circumstances is what I'm seeing. You're going to experience a significant change. Seeing your life as a series of cycles. Oh, I love your numbers. And then you also get 777 as well. That's good luck. That's a blessing. Prosperity. Let's grab this deck, find out. Pisces energy, Virgo energy, strong Pisces, Sagittarius, strong Sagittarius as well. Okay. Let's see. They don't feel very confident around you. Maybe they're not confident about making their move. It's what I'm seeing right now. This is somebody who feels a little bit uncertain, a little bit shy. around you, around this situation right now. Let's see. They're just like, what they want to say to you is, we can take this slow, we can take this a step at a time, right? Is what I'm seeing. They've got like no clue what it is that you want. They don't want to like mess this up or make a wrong move. So they're a little bit cautious, is what I'm seeing. What I'm hearing is playing it safe, right? So if they haven't done what you wanted them to do, like being as direct or labeled this or moved this forward, they're in this energy where they want to play it safe. They're playing it safe. They don't want to mess this up. They don't want to ruin this. They're playing it safe. It's interesting. They may also be unsure about whether or not you're in another connection, or whether or not you're still grieving, or if you are over or healed from another connection. There's an uncertainty there with them. Okay, they may sense that there's somebody else in your energy. They may feel like, oh, I've missed my chance, you're dating someone else now. Or they know that you're dating someone else, or they think that you're interested in somebody else, right? That's the energy that I'm getting. But they also, yeah, they're being very cautious. If they've got a sense that you're with someone else or dating somebody else or interested in someone else, or they've made up that story in their head, they're very disappointed about that, is what I'm seeing. It hurts them in their heart that somebody else might have you. You may be long distance connection with this person, not necessarily. Taurus energy showing up in your reading as well, is what I'm seeing. There's a lot of expansive energy here. They're looking for an opportunity. There's something here as well where maybe they feel like it's the end of an era or the end of a cycle with you. Okay, maybe it feels like there's a natural break in this connection. But we have this on this 999 about kind of being in cycles. So I feel like you're entering, like, it's like an upward spiral. I see you like entering a new cycle with this person, right? One of commitment. They want another chance to commit to you, is what I'm seeing. Okay. Strong Taurus energy showing up in your reading. Aquarius energy as well. So what they're saying is, I want another chance to commit to you. Another opportunity. They see a beautiful opportunity here for the long term, for a long-term connection. Those are your messages today. Drop a heart down in the comments to claim the energies in this reading. And remember to claim your reading over at Psychic Source. They're a small team of hand-selected, selected psychics who've all been chosen for their gifts. All Psychic Source readings are satisfaction guaranteed. Do check them out. They're linked below. I highly recommend them. But you take care. Hey my lovelies, thank you for joining me. This is your reading if you picked group number 2 in this beautiful star. And this amazing card as well. You may have like past lives in ancient Egypt, or an interest in learning about Egyptology, ancient Egypt, amethyst. There's a strong indication that you are awakened. What I'm hearing is you are an awakened soul. Maybe you've had a spiritual awakening in your life, really shifted your perception of life, expanded your consciousness. I feel like maybe you're a healer, or you're helping other people to do that by shining your light. You are illuminating the way for others, okay? Yeah, and it says downloads. So this card says downloads. It's attunement, calibration, upgrades, right? That may be like as a result of this connection, that may be helping you. Sometimes someone can come into our lives as a key that unlocks more of ourselves. Or it could just be that you are looking for a conscious relationship right now. You may have spiritual gifts yourself as well. You may dream about this person, feel like you've got a strong psychic connection with them. Let's find out what Spirit wants you to know today. No, I am not happy. So your person may be struggling with their mental health right now. This is also an indication that if they have chosen someone else or have moved on to somebody else, right? And that's why you're asking about them today. This is a strong indication that they are, they're in a lack energy is what I'm hearing. They're not happy in their life right now. Let's explore this. Or they're unhappy. We have, I just want you to want me the way I want you. So there could be an element of unrequited love here. Horseback riding may be a sign for you, cowboys as well. The Wild West. So there could be an energy of like this unrequited love, or not being on the same page, feeling differently about each other. It definitely feels like there are feelings here, that there is an attraction here. This person has piqued your interest for a reason, right? For a spiritual lesson, or for some unfinished business from a past life. We have, I don't show it, but you broke me. I feel like your person, there's a strong energy from them of self-sabotage. There's a strong energy from them of perhaps being an avoidance, right? Is what I'm seeing right now. I feel like they were very heavily invested in this connection, but I feel like this person doesn't express, avoids talking about their emotions. I'm hearing that you felt like you could help them, or like it's something that you can't understand. Being like this, being this way, being in that consciousness of not being able to understand your own emotional landscape, not wanting to be emotionally vulnerable, not being able to express emotions. So I feel like you wanted to overextend yourself to this person to sort of help them to know what you know. Is what I'm seeing right now. So your person may feel like they're a little bit down and out, or that they're struggling in life, struggling financially, struggling emotionally or mentally, is what I'm seeing right now. You did have a really enormous impact on this person. They think about you all the time. It says, we will make this right one day. So there's this energy of unfinished business here, or of keeping the door open, or waiting to hear from them, right? A tropical landscape, palm trees, maybe a sign. Hawaii, something like this. Or some of these things that I talk about can show up as a sign, like around the time of the reading, of spirit kind of connecting with you, trying to give you answers. So there's something here where your person is making promises about the future of just like, not now, but maybe another time when I've sorted this out, when I feel better, when I'm healed, right? It feels like they're making promises, or they're still connected to your energy, but it's a little bit nebulous. It's a little bit undefined. It's not really grounded in reality. It's like a nice dream, or an intention, but it isn't necessarily grounded in reality. That's what I'm seeing. So they're saying you just want to be a little bit careful about that. It feels like the door is just open a little bit between you and this person, that it's not fully closed, that there's no closure here. Is what I'm sensing. There's definitely a strong energy from your person that they're thinking that this is going to miraculously fix itself, that their problems are going to fix themselves or go away by themselves. They don't have to take personal responsibility. They don't have to take radical responsibility. They don't need to take any steps in order to fix their life or fix this situation or to heal, right? They think it's all just going to happen by magic. But you are so much further down the road than that. Look at that. It was my fault, but I blamed you. What did I say about them not wanting to take radical responsibility? I think they tried to push this onto you. You may have had a conversation where they tried to blame some sort of mysterious outside force, or maybe even tried to pin it on you. Deflection. That's what that is. It's deflection. They can't handle their own emotions. We have, I know I was a distraction from your pain. Maybe your message, your energy showing up here, just like you wanted to connect with this person, you wanted to connect on a deep level because that's how you roll, and then you're just like, and you've had some good times together. Like the connection is really strong, the spark is really strong here. And that what you're getting is just like, they're just struggling all the time. They may have hidden it really well. They may have pretended that they were having a great time, having a great life. But maybe they've played you. Maybe they've treated you like a game, or just used you as a distraction, you know, because you make them feel so good. You're also high vibrational, right? To take away, or just to avoid feeling their feelings. Yes. I hid who I really am from you. This person came across as like, got it all together, got a lot going for them in life, super confident, but I think they're hiding like a well of sadness or a struggle, an emotional struggle, a lot of unhealed wounds. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. This person is wounded. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. I think if you look back over this in your mind, right, what I'm hearing is both from the past, right? Yes, you've had some amazing times together. If this is a very specific message, right? If this is not your message, not your reading, please don't worry. Spirit does want to connect with you today. Choose one of the other groups or tune into your intuition for one of the other readings. Okay? But it feels like if you look back over the timeline of this connection, you'll be like, actually, these are some things that I tried to ignore or brushed under the carpet, right? But also there are red flags in their behavior now, right? Maybe they're breadcrumbing you. Maybe they're not following through what they say with action. There are red flags here. Honeymoon. They may have gone on to marry somebody else, or you did in the past. It feels like when it was good, it was really good. And what I'm hearing is that there was a honeymoon period, right? Where you felt like you'd met the one, you felt like you connected to an amazing person. You felt like, you know, this was all set, this was all sorted. Let's look at your tarot. And now they couldn't maintain that because they were hiding, right? This shadow side of them, this unhealed side of them, which we all have, but if we're not working on it or we're not aware of it, we don't bring the light of awareness to it, it can really, really, really impact our relationships. And they may be breadcrumbing you right now, or just like being very withholding, giving you little bits and pieces of affection, of love, of attention. I feel like this person is withdrawn from you, withdrawn your energy. They may still be in your life, but you're feeling like you're not connecting as well, like not talking about superficial things, not talking about anything real. You feel like they're really distant is what I'm hearing. I feel like this person has gone back into their shell, like they've retreated. It's that avoidant energy. Yeah, they're afraid of being vulnerable. They want to keep you at arm's length is what I'm seeing right now. Virgo energy, you may both be Virgo, not necessarily strong Virgo energy though. They feel like they need to protect themselves emotionally from this. So what I see is someone who caught feelings for you, who had very strong feelings for you, but has run away from their feelings. You trigger their deepest fears. I think you were meant to be honest. Like that's why you came into this person's life, to do that. Feels like they can't see themselves very clearly. They don't have like, they don't self-reflect. They don't really understand themselves. I feel like they've been keeping a lot of secrets from you. You may be sort of kind of aware of that. You know, things aren't quite adding up, perhaps. Is what I'm seeing now. I feel like this person wants to keep their distance from you, or they feel like they should keep their distance from you. They may have been a little bit shady. I feel like, yeah, this energy of I hid who I really am from you. That's what I'm seeing here in your tarot. Just like, just not letting on about who they really are and how they really feel. Emotional vulnerability, really, is what I'm seeing. You wish you could start over with this person. In your energy, you're just like, there's strong Virgo energy here. You may have strong Virgo placements. Pisces energy, strong Pisces as well. That's what I'm seeing. I'm hearing Neptune. That may show up as a sign for you. Maybe an animal called Neptune. White roses as well, maybe a sign. It's interesting. You feel like you want a fresh start with this person. You're willing to take the risk, even though you know that perhaps they've got some issues or some unresolved trauma. You're willing to kind of take a bet on this. You feel like this person is your soulmate or a twin flame. You may live with this person. You want to begin again. It's like you want to wipe the slate clean. That's the energy that I'm getting from you. Of just like, I see 1111. I want to wipe the slate clean. That's the energy that I'm getting. But let's see. Let's get an angel number, I think. It's an interesting reading. Let me know how it resonates in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to connect with you. 1010. That's your angel number right now. So 1010 may show up as a sign, or the number 11, or 2, a life path number, something like that. This is the number of unconditional love, patience, clarity, putting ideas into action. Oh, you guys, you're messing with me. And then you get 0110, which is like belief systems, go after what you want, destiny, talents, gifts, appreciation. And what do you get? 1111. Crazy. And what did I just say? 1111. Strong twin flame soulmate energy here. Right, let's look at some more tarot. Let's look at some more. I think that they're becoming more aware, like it's entering their consciousness of how they're undermining this connection and how they're self-sabotaging themselves in their connections, in their friendships, in their close relationships, and in this connection as well. It's like they're creating drama where there doesn't need to be any drama. I think you can recognize that there's a reason why they do this. Okay. Right. What I'm hearing is they're facing up to the truth. This is really potent. I wouldn't say it if I didn't see it. Aquarius, Libra energy. I see them opening up to you. I see them wanting to talk to you about something which is, very difficult for them to do this, right? To have these types of conversations. To be very authentic, very real with you. Very honest. That's what they're saying. Being very honest with you, right? Even though what it is that they have to say may upset you or may hurt you or may be a shock to you. I see this person opening up to you and being very honest, but also talking about some of the, maybe they have done some self-reflection and some of the understanding that they have about this. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like they're going to be talking about some of their insecurities. I feel like this person is really struggling due to a lack of self-reflection or a lack of self-understanding. Like they haven't met themselves, right? They won't look in the mirror. They haven't met themselves. They look outwards. They look at other people. They look to other people to rescue them, right? They think that the problem is out there or in the past or with their parents. They're looking everywhere except with themselves. I feel like they're holding themselves back with limiting beliefs. I feel like their own insecurities hold themselves back. It's like they're a prisoner to their own beliefs or mental processes, right? Where they think things, it's like a learned helplessness. If you've heard of that, of just like, there's nothing I can do, it's impossible. There's no actions that I can take. I think that things are really going to settle down for you. I think that you're going to sort of, this conversation that's coming through about their insecurities is going to lead to more understanding, and it's going to be a really good solid foundation, right, to take things forward. I think that the dust is going to settle as well after some of this drama. That's what I'm seeing right now. Like building something for the future, which is built on a foundation of truth, a foundation of honesty. Those are your messages today. Drop a heart down in the comments to claim the energies in this reading, and also claim your reading over at Psychic Source. They're a small I always struggle to say this, hand-selected team of psychics. They've been all chosen for their gifts, and they also offer a satisfaction guarantee on all their readings. So you can get a reading that you really connect with, that can give you the answers you need from a genuine gifted psychic over at Psychic Source. I love them over there. They're a much smaller team. Right, so check them out, they're linked below if you want to find out more, but I am sending you so much love and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Hey there my lovelies, thank you for joining me. For everyone who picked group number 3 and the beautiful raw aquamarine, and then this amazing card as well, dolphins may be a sign for you, amethyst may be a sign for you, as well as mandalas. As well, you're like kindred spirits with this person, right? I feel like you've got a strong psychic connection with them. You're always seeing signs and synchronicities about this person or about each other is what I'm seeing right now. I feel like you may both be water signs, you may both be Pisces, but not necessarily. But I just feel like such a strong energy that there's a soul recognition between you. You've known each other for very many lifetimes. That's what I'm seeing right now. Let's see what's going on then, what their real feelings are. We have, I'm not looking back this time. There's this energy of just like, look, if we can't get into alignment with this, then I'm definitely going to be leaving. I feel like violet or turquoise may be significant colors for you as well. But the energy is just like, you know, I feel like it's in your energy, and it's very much like, if we can't sort this out, if we can't get into alignment, then I'm going to be moving on. So I feel like the question in your mind today is very much, should I wait or move on? Should I pour more of myself into this connection, or should I cut my losses? That feels like, if this is your reading, that's how you'll know. Okay, if that question is sort of hovering around you, or a variation of that question, right? We have, you and I, we came so close. So it feels like your ships that pass in the night, like you've just kind of missed each other, like slightly missed the connection, right? Slightly missed the connection. It's like a train that you've missed, but you've just watched it pull out of the station. Red roses may be a sign for you as well. It feels like you're so close, right? You feel this strong psychic connection. You feel them energetically. There's definitely a lot going on in the 5D, but it feels like the 3D is a little bit of a mess. There is an attraction here right now. I feel like you've got a lot of questions about, like, you know, we're so attracted to each other. The connection is so strong. Why isn't this working, right? Why aren't we aligning? Why are we never in the same place at the same time? Why aren't we never single at the same time? Right, when they're single, you're in a connection, or vice versa. That could be the issue here, right? Is what I'm seeing. Or it could just be like we really love each other, but it's just not working. I see that as well. It feels like you've given them your last chance, or you're about to. We have, why wasn't it me you wanted? Somebody else's energy, like getting involved in this. It feels like there was like a chink in the armor, like a little weakness in the defenses of like a connection, right? When you're solid, no one else can get in. Nobody else can give you the evil eye. Nobody else can mess with your person or turn their head. And it just feels like there was something that you're working out, some sort of shadow process between you and them. And it allowed somebody else's energy, right? Either for them to have been, I'm really struggling to get my words, and I don't know why that is, or to articulate what it is that I'm picking up on. I don't know whether someone in this connection really struggles to express their emotions or to express themselves in general, and that's what I'm picking up on, or gets tongue-tied in some way. I don't really know. But it feels like that process, there was something in your connection which weakened it, right? Weakened the bond. And then that allowed other energies into it. So that could mean like somebody else, a third party. If that's the case, you already know about it. You may feel rejected. You may feel like you weren't good enough, like you weren't wanted, right? Oh my goodness. And what are we talking about? And then what do we get? It says, I want you. So there's this question of just, it feels like this conversation. Why didn't you want me? And your person's going, but I did want you. But maybe it feels like a strong distortion, right? Stuff has gone wrong. Stuff has gone wrong here. Could be their attachment style. You've got different attachment styles, or an unhealthy attachment style. So you feel rejected by this person. You feel like you weren't good enough, but they did want you. So it feels like they did want you, but they didn't act like they wanted you. I'm so attracted to you, so they are 100% into you, but they've got a funny way of showing it, and I love you. See, it isn't just lust, it's love as well. There is love between you. So this is the question all the time. It's just like, well, if we have love between us and we care about each other so much, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? It may be that you don't know what you've got till it's gone energy as well, of just like, now they feel you pulling away, or they feel like they've had their last chance, right? They want you again, or they want you more, or they realize what it is that they're losing. We have reconciliation. I'm getting chills, you guys. I gotta say, it feels quite heavy. This connection feels quite intense. Like there's a lot of weighty emotion here, or a lot of investment, maybe many years together. Right? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. They're coming back around, whether or not you accept them, whether or not you want them. It feels like maybe you're giving them one last chance to kind of get this right, to make you feel loved. You know, because loving you isn't enough. You've got to feel connected. You've got to feel treasured. You've got to feel like you're loved. If they can't show that to you in a way that you can connect with, makes it very difficult. You're at a fork in the road is what I'm seeing right now. There's an energy, there's like an opportunity to jump timelines with this person. I feel like there's this energy of like getting things out in the open right now. Having an honest conversation, getting things out in the open. They know you're the one for them. You have a very soulful connection with this person. They know you're the one for them. Aquarius, Virgo energy showing up here in your reading. I feel like your person has had a bit of, a bit of a breakthrough, right? Maybe they've spent some time alone, or you've had a break, or they've spent some time on their own, or just when they've been in their own company, right? They are learning to be sort of honest with themselves and honest with you, is what I'm seeing. You are the one for them, but I feel like, or in their eyes, right? That's how they feel. They feel like you are the one for them, but it feels like they've got a funny way of showing it. I feel like a lot of their behavior and their actions recently or over the last, could be months or years, has been very distorted. I think there's like the light of truth coming to this connection. Your person loves you. Every time they think of you, they feel love. Or they think of you in a loving way. They may have made you believe that you were difficult to love or that you were unlovable, and that just isn't the case. It's just not true. You're everything to them, right? They think you are too good for them in some ways, because you've worked on yourself so much, you're so whole, right? You've really used your bad experiences in life, your difficult challenges, experiences for growth, right? To create a more beautiful life for yourself, to achieve your goals, to become fully embodied, right? To learn about yourself. They're really in awe of that. It's what I'm hearing. They find it really amazing. Libra, Taurus energy showing up in your reading. So they feel like you're too good for them. They feel wow, there's so much going on with the throat chakra. I haven't had any problems like this in any of the other readings. I'm sorry. I don't know why. It feels like maybe somebody's struggling to get their words out, struggling to talk about. It's making me want to cry as well. It feels like there's a lot that they've put a lid on. They just like, it comes to the surface, they push it back down. That's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. But this person is in awe of your capacity for growth, for self-development, for self-reflection, for turning all of the, whenever life throws something at you, you just take it and you just use it to create something good in your life. That alchemy, right? Incredible alchemy. And they don't have that. They admire it, they see it, but they don't have that skill to do that. They see you as very beautiful, very attractive, very magnetic. They see you as someone who can that is a safe space, that can take care of them in some way. You feel like you're at home with this person. You may have lived with this person or been married to them, that investment that we were talking about. But you feel like they have not treated you fairly. I feel like this person has treated you unfairly. I feel like this person has taken advantage. I feel this really strongly. They've taken advantage of your forgiveness, your support, your unconditional love, right? I feel like they may have a negative entity attachment, because I feel like this is a good person, right? But I feel like they've let something really get to them, or affect them or infect them, which has kind of poisoned them, their energy or their energy field or their mind in some way. I just feel like they've not treated you fairly, that they've been acting out of their shadow self, and it's ruined a good thing. Okay? Look at that. We have 0000. That's your angel number, limitless potential. That kind of jumping timelines energy, that fresh start energy, jumping into a new reality. This is about surrender as well. Just surrender to this. Don't force it. Don't overthink it. That's your advice from Spirit. We have 0550. That's eye candy. Socializing, potential romance. Could be that they've had their head turned by someone that they thought was very attractive. We have 444 as well. Protection, divine protection, guidance, justice, love. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else. Capricorn energy showing up. They want to be with you forever is what I'm seeing right now. They're afraid that this is over, that this is a cycle that's completed, that this is a done deal, that you've made up your mind, that you've made your decision, that they've pushed you too far, right? This person is really struggling with their mental health. They're really struggling with some unhealed wounds. They're really struggling with this. I really feel like they've got a negative entity attachment, like something like low vibrational or evil has I don't want to say, you know, that they can't take responsibility for this, but it feels like they're being influenced maybe by, I don't know, something in social media or a friendship group or something like this is like has poisoned their mind, is what I'm seeing. But it feels like someone who's really struggling with their mental health right now as well, is what I'm seeing. 1010 may be a sign for you as well. Look out for that. They want to be with you. They want to have a relationship with you. This is what they want you to know. They want to build a future with you. They feel like that future may hang in the balance now, is what I'm seeing. Or that they wish that they'd chosen you to invest in, is what I'm seeing. Or they want to invest in you. Feels like they... sorry, my tummy just did a really big rumble then. Cancer energy showing up. Feels like they turned their back on your love. It's just like your love is unconditional. Your love is very pure. You've poured more and more and more of yourself into this connection. You've poured a lot of yourself into this, a lot of your love into this. And maybe they took it for granted, or they just drifted away, or they became more and more distant. Feels like you've got a long history with this person, that this is a significant connection. Yeah, and this person self-sabotaged it. They used you. This is someone who's used you. They've taken you for granted. They've taken your love, your unconditional love, or the energy that you poured into them, and they stole it. Right? They just stole it. They've taken your energy. They've taken your emotion. And they've used it to their own advantage, to build themselves up, to make themselves feel better, to make themselves feel more confident. Right, rather than relying on themselves, rather than connecting to source themselves, they're doing it via you. I feel like they've treated you really unfairly. They may have cheated on you. They may have just stolen your light or your energy. They may have tried to dim your light. They want a chance to make this up to you, is what I'm seeing. They're very open to you. Their energy is very open to you, but they feel very much like they've missed that opportunity, or they've missed their chance, or that you're not going to give them a chance, right? That you're kind of done with them, or you're definitely considering that. They're still like, as far as they're concerned, this is still on the table. They're still like, you know, if you give them another chance, they'll take it like that. They'll take it like that. But it's just like, can you trust them after what it is that they've done? It feels like there's a broken home here. For some of you, a broken promise. Feels like you've just shown up in a very pure expression of like genuine love, genuine feeling, pouring yourself into this person, and they've just pulled the rug out from underneath you. They've just taken it. They've just taken all it is that you've had to offer. But the reason they've done that is because they're not very well, I would say. Something's gone wrong. There's a lot of distortion in their energy field. But a strong energy of just like, they want another chance with you or another opportunity, but your energy is saying, I think it's too late, or it's not something that you would give them without like a lot of evidence on their part that they had changed. Those are your messages today. Thank you for being here with me. I've loved being here with you. Drop a heart down in the comments to claim the energies, or let me know how it resonates. Also claim your reading over at Psychic Source. Their readings are satisfaction guaranteed, so you can get a reading with a gifted psychic. Everyone on Psychic Source has been chosen for their gifts, right? They've all been vetted and interviewed before they're allowed to join the platform for their gifts. So it's a hand-selected family of amazing psychics over at Psychic Source. Do check them out. You can get your first reading for just $1 a minute to have all your burning questions answered. I highly recommend them. Details are below. Excuse me, but I'm sending love. Take care. Bye-bye.